Good evening, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with createwithnancy.com, and it's time for some creative ink. I am like over 24 hours past due of when I normally go live, but I had to upgrade some equipment. So I've been trying to figure it out and get things situated because it's a little different for me, and let's share some creative ink. I'm Nancy Thompson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York. And if you're joining in, come in and say hello. Let me know where you're from so I can welcome you. And today we are going to be using some new product from the July 2025 online exclusives. Hey Shirley, welcome. I wasn't sure if anybody would find me because I didn't let anybody know, and at least the recording's here. So tomorrow is normally I go live at 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. On Wednesdays and Eastern Standard Time, and tomorrow I normally go live at 3 p.m. on YouTube only. So my goal is to have a recorded video for you all to watch in the morning. I'm not sure what time I'm going to set it for, but say hello if you're watching the video at that time. I'm going to shoot for 8 o'clock, okay? So if you're watching the video at 8 o'clock, say something in the comments because I'm going to try to be on in the comments to talk with you, okay? All right, so today's project is this gorgeous new sunflower embossing folder. I am super in love with it. It's perfect for this time of year. See, I'm not sure where my camera is on my screen anymore, so I'm not sure where I'm looking. I got to figure that out. I should have asked Siri where it was. Okay, but this embossing folder is absolutely wonderful. Yes, let's go to our desktop, and so if you are dying to order this, because it's available now, you know, and I didn't even check the inventory status to make sure they haven't run out. I think it's still available, but it's only a $12 folder, and it's a 3D folder, and this is 8.5 inches wide by 6 inches. So you can get a whole half sheet of cardstock in there and cut your project in half, and less work, right? So I love it. Well, we're gonna do some simple stamping and blending techniques today because this is so easy to use. You're gonna love it, and it's perfect. So, but I do want to show you, I emboss the flap of my envelope, okay? So before I take this away, all I simply did, and I do 2 at a time, okay? I opened up my envelope flap and I just set it, there's a line. You can see a line down here, not this black line. Let's see, can you guys see that right there? See where they've stopped the image? And that's where you want to line up the crease of your envelope, okay? And just close it up, and we're using platform 1 only, and I kind of like set this kind of in the middle so that the folder, I don't have it sitting so it's perfectly on the platform, just so it's down a ways so it balances what you're trying to emboss, okay? And then platform 4 goes on top and you feed it through. That easy. But as I said, I would do 2 at a time because that's a lot of pressure on this thin piece of paper, and it still looks fabulous, okay? Hi, Carol. Happy 4th of July Eve to you as well. Okay, so there's that beautiful embossing folder. Oh, I got cookie all over. All right, so what are we going to start with? So I couldn't decide what color to use, so I've got Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, and Lemon Lime Twist. I think I might not put all the cards together, but we're gonna just play a little bit, okay? So let's start with this Lemon Lime Twist, and I think, did I get enough of these? Hang on, I might not have, because I did some embossing. I embossed some of these. I've been just all kinds of embossing. All right, so we got 3, all right? So let's just move these two aside and let's grab our lemon lime twist and let's grab some ink here. Hey Linda, guess who? Hey stranger. Carol, I know, isn't this folder just absolutely fabulous? And look how this just picks up that ink. I'm not really doing a lot of pressure, okay? Because I really want it to, I want the highlights to really get that deep color versus the background, okay? And if you're joining in late, we're using this, let me grab the folder, this new Sunflower 3D embossing folder that's available in the online store, okay? All right, look at this. It's absolutely fabulous. So you can go as deep or as light of a touch that you want. I'm gonna just kind of burnish it a little bit more on that flower. All right, and I don't mind it being all one color, okay? You could use sponge daubers, but I didn't have any sponge daubers. I just really am using my blendy brushes. Okay, so there is our lemon lime twist. Let's go to pumpkin pie, okay? Let's pull in some pumpkin pie and we're gonna, let's see, okay, we're just doing simple stamping. And the back side, if you tune in to the recorded video for tomorrow, we're gonna do some fun things with the back side of this, the deboss side, okay? So this is really cool. So pumpkin pie looks nice too. And it's such a quick card. I'm okay with the leaves being okay. If you really didn't like this, you could kind of fussy cut around these leaves. I kind of like that, I thought. Just kind of came to me. All right, wait till you see. I have so many ideas. I won't show them all, but I'll talk about them. Maybe in another video we can do more. You can tell me which ones you liked. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fabulous? It's just really cool. You could probably add another color in there if you wanted to, but I kind of like just using the one color. Okay, let's move on to pumpkin pie. So which one's your favorite so far? Do you like the pumpkin pie, the lemon lime twist, or we're moving on to Poppy Parade? Okay. So, oops, let me move blending brushes here. Let's grab some of this. And I'm just kind of getting some heaviness off. I'm barely touching this, and look at that, it's just really popping up. Oh boy, okay. It never fails, right? But I don't think it's anything important. So let's just do this. All right. All right, anybody got a favorite so far? Can you see them all? And we're gonna take and we're gonna layer them onto some basic black. I just find that just really simple to do. All right, so okay, so pumpkin pie is your favorite so far. It does look like fall. So here we go. Let's layer this onto here. And I think the black is just kind of makes any of the colors pop the way it does. I'm gonna just pop it over so I don't, because that ink can still be kind of wet, okay? So let's do this. I'll layer this one up. The black just kind of, I guess I could leave that right there, right? Okay, Carol says pumpkin pie as well. Yes, probably a little yellow would be good. It'd be pretty even if you use vanilla, I think. Cardstock would be nice as well. So I didn't tell you what size this was. The basic white was 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then our basic black is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, just a little hint of black there. And let's just pop this onto here. There we go. And then we will pop it onto some card bases. All right, I need to move that down a little bit. Let's do our card bases. Hi, Shirley. Yes. Oh, everybody's liking pumpkin pie. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So, but wait till you see the other, because these are all bold, bright colors, okay? I decided to just kind of stick with all the bold, bright colors. So let's just plop these over, and we'll put some dimensionals on this. All right. And these make super, super quick cards, I think. And it's just been fun playing with some different techniques with it as well. Okay, let's just, I have a whole stack to show you. Oh, I can't wait. So I'll be recording this video, the video after I'm done here. Here's one. And we're gonna, after this, we're gonna pull in some of that ephemera, which is super, super easy to just make your card even simple. I guess we're gonna put ephemera on one, and then we're gonna use a punch and some words for the other. Okay. So what is everybody's plans for the 4th? We're gonna spend the day with Mary Pat, so that will be fun, I hope. There we go. Well, it will be fun with her. Okay, what else are we gonna add? We're gonna add, let's see. I think, do I want black? We're gonna do white. Okay, we're gonna just tie on this one anyway. Since you all like the pumpkin pie, we're gonna just tie with this twine a big loopy bow. Okay, and then I'm not gonna cut it yet because I'm not sure. Then we're gonna look at our Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera. Okay, this has like sheets of black and sheets of white. And we're gonna go with the black, I think. I love the black, and I wish there was more black to begin with. Maybe we go with this hello. Is that gonna be too little? Let's see. It might be okay, but less of a loopy bow, I think. Let's see if we make this a little bit smaller. Tiny, tiny. I think it needs a bigger word. Okay. Let's go with You Did It. Okay. And we'll go back to making this just a little bit bigger. All right, that looks good. We need some mini glue dot here, I hope. Here we go. Let's see, these aren't hidden. Just grab my scissor tips here. And I'm gonna just put it right on my card front, put my bow down, and let's put some dimensionals on this. Okay, there we go. There. So who would you send this to? This You Did It. And for what reason? There we go. All right, I like it. these black labels, I think, are just so striking. All right, what do you guys think? Isn't that just cool, simple, and easy? But I think we need a little bling too. All right. Okay, let's see, bling. I know it's on my desk. Here we go. We're going to use these iridescent faceted gems. These are super sparkly, just something different. I'm always using, I have made a lot of cards. This was almost full. That's how many cards I've been making here. With this sunflower folder. So I've been using this a lot. So we're going to put 3 because we need an odd amount, right? Okay, there is that. Whoops, kind of left that out of there. So let's pop that back in. I love storing these ephemera packs in our stamp cases. You can find those in the catalog as well. Okay, so let's, let's do our envelope. So how can we add some color to our envelope? We're going to just take a piece of scrap paper. We're going to slide it in there. And let's see, we need orange. There is so much ink on this. You don't even really need to re-ink it. It's a great way to get that ink out of your brushes and not waste it. So I might add a little bit more pressure here, but just be careful. You don't want to rip that envelope flap. There. Doesn't that look beautiful? There we go. Okay. That just looks so striking, I think. Okay, what are we going to do with this? We're going to take, what size strip of this? This is a 3/4 inch strip, and I have a punch holding down my phone stand here. So, let's see. I just need to make this shorter. I need to make it about 3 inches. Okay. See, I love that. I think we're gonna leave that there, and then hang on. I'm gonna do one more of these. These are just scraps here that I have saved when I'm cutting cardstock. I didn't even have to trim it. That's how quick and simple this was. Okay, so I've got a piece of basic white. I'm gonna switch punches again, and we're gonna use the modern label punch and just punch out a label. And we're gonna use Just a Note from the Notes and Totes stamp set. I think I have that out here. Here we go. It's called Notes and Totes, and I love Just a Note in that. This is with that little tote die is the bundle, and that's cute. It's on my list to create something with that soon. Okay, so let's just plop that on right there. And let's punch one more. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Hang on. Press too hard, I think. There we go. Okay, let's finish up these 2 cards. So these are just going to go like this. I think that's where I want it. Well, maybe right up in there might be okay as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some, let me grab some different dimensionals. Here we go. Let's see, we're going to just put the dimensionals on first. Okay. And then I'm going to lay this down and just use my grid paper. I'm going to set it on that dark line and set that on there so it looks straight. Here's the glue. And I think kind of like right about there. There we go. And then glue that on. Okay, let's do this one. So thanks, Pat. Welcome. All right, so what did I want to do? I wanted to do this. So if you're new to my channel, if you're watching the replay and you're new, make sure you come and subscribe to my my newsletter, because that's where you'll get a PDF of lots of times of what I share online. So you have the tutorial to go along with the live, and so you can recreate this again yourself. And I'm sure this will be in one of the tutorials. It will be a tutorial. Okay, use our grid paper. I'm lining it up against that black line because it's easy to see. And just lay this down. And then you could put, well, no, I guess you couldn't use your silicone mat because you wouldn't see that black line. Okay, let's pull our card back in. I think right in that area is good. You can still see this great. Not covering anything up. All right, I like it. Woo! But let's add some bling to this. Yeah, what do I want to add? Let's just add some rhinestones to this, okay? Let's grab take your pick tool and let's, where do I want to put these? Whoops. Well, that fell right out. Let's put one there. Let's put another one right there. And then let's put a couple down here. There we go. And we need to do the envelopes on these. So let's grab our scratch paper back in. Let's grab our blending brush and add some color to this. I could do this all day. Now this one's coming out nice and soft. I think that'll look okay. I mean, I could grab more ink, but I think that looks okay with that one. And then just be careful when you're blending that you're not picking up some other colors to make it look muddy, okay? That's the only key with blending. You don't want it to look muddy. Excuse me. Okay, let's blend some color on here. Get a little more pressure on here. And then remember, this is the Poppy Parade. I think we'll grab a little bit more color. Let's grab a little bit more ink. See, that's pretty intense. So go with a light touch. There we go. All right. That looks gorgeous. Okay. You do get inky fingers, so be prepared to have ink all over. Okay, so lemon lime twist, Poppy Parade, pumpkin pie. You know what? Let me move this dirty paper out of the way because I have a ton more samples to share with you. Look at those. And then here's this one. I love this one. This is Daffodil Delight. Okay. I want to just make sure. Let's see. I'm so like, I need to like zoom out just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we got Daffodil Delight. This is Shy Shamrock. Look at that one. This is one of my favorites too. This is Melon Mambo. Here's another Melon Mambo because I did do a video yesterday, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It wasn't saved. So here I am again. Here's Flirty Flamingo. All right. And then Azure Afternoon. So if you're watching the replay, let me know what your favorite color was. And if you're going to give this a try as well. But I think this is like such a fabulous way to make a whole bunch of cards that are super easy. See, and this is the white label here, and then I added used the black twine with that, and then white with the black label. So such a variety, right? So okay, everybody, if you need anything, don't hesitate. My hair is sticking up. Isn't that sweet? To let me know, and come watch the video tomorrow morning over on YouTube, okay? And I'm thinking of almost going to YouTube all the time. So, so be prepared for that, okay? But I will let you know. Because Facebook we'll see how this comes out. I didn't even check to see if we were on Facebook because I forgot, right? So if I don't know who's watching it yet, I guess some of you are. So it'll be good. Okay, gonna be a hot item. I know, Carol. So if you're in love with this, make sure to order it soon because there is no telling when it will sell out and when it will be back in stock, okay? Because you know this season will be over soon, and you're gonna love this folder after what you see what I do with it tomorrow as well. Okay, thanks, Linda. That's what I thought. Okay, we'll talk to you soon, and thanks so much, everybody. Oh, one more thing, tea party next week. There are still some openings on Thursday only. The Friday session is totally booked. So if you're local, come message me if you'd like to attend on Thursday for the next round, for the next tea party. We've got 5 projects and lunch also. So it's a fabulous time. Everybody is loving it, and we just have a great time. Great way to socialize with others and just enjoy yourself and feel pampered is what it's all about, because I get to wait on you. We have real dishes and some fabulous food. So okay, thanks so much. We will have a great 4th of July tomorrow, and we will see you back next Wednesday in person live. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.